Magandang araw mga mag-aaral. So ngayon ay ating pag-aaralan ang tungkol sa compound interest. So sa mga bago pa lang dito sa aking channel, so huwag kalimutang mag-subscribe para updated kayo sa mga upcoming videos. Okay, definition. Ano ba ang ibig sabihin ng compound interest? So compound interest is the interest computed on the principal and also on the accumulated past interest. So ibig sabihin, ang interest ay kinukompute hindi lang doon sa principal, pati na rin doon sa accumulated past interest. So hindi ka lang kumukuha ng interest doon sa principal, kumukuha ka rin ng interest doon sa na-accumulate na past interest. So sabi pa dito, So compound interest is a way to earn money because you don't just earn using your original money but also the interest you earn. So magandang pamamaraan ng kita ng pera kasi hindi ka lang kumikita doon sa original money, kumikita ka rin doon sa interest na kinikita mo. So ito na yung formula on how to determine the future value of the compound interest. So the formula is F is equal to P times the quantity of 1 plus R raised to T, where F is the future value, P is the principal amount, R is the rate, and T is time in years. So here is our first example on how to determine the compound interest. A deposit of 1,200 pesos earns 3% interest compounded annually. How much money is in the bank after 3 years? So for instance, ikaw ay nag-deposit ng 1,200 pesos, then kumikita ng 3% interest compounded annually. Annually means taon-taon. How much money is in the bank after 3 years. So magkano na ang iyong pera pagkatapos ng 3 taon? So here is the solution. So first, you write the given. So the principal amount is 1,200 pesos. Our rate is 3%. So huwag kalimutang i-express ang rate into decimal. 3%, that is 0.03 or 3 divided by 100. And our T is 3 because the term is 3 years. And then you use the formula in order to determine the future value. So the formula is F is equal to P times the quantity of 1 plus R raised to T. And then substitute the values. So copy F. Our P is 1,200. Then copy 1 plus our rate is 0.03, then raised to our time is 3. Then simplify. So you simplify first the figures in under the parentheses or inside the parentheses. So copy F equals 1,200. 1 plus 0.03, that will give us 1.03 raised to 3. And 1.03 raised to 3 is 1.092727 using the calculator. And 1.092727 multiplied to 1,200, that will give us 1,311 and 27. So in other words, the future value is 1,311.27. So hence, the money in the bank after 3 years is 1,311 and 27 centavos. Okay, another example on how to determine the future value of a compound interest. So Joseph deposited 6,250 pesos with an interest rate of 7%, compounded yearly. What is the amount of money after 8 years? So in here, si Joseph ay nag-deposit ng 6,250 at kumikita ng interest na 7% compounded yearly. So magkano na ang kanyang pera pagkatapos ng 8 taon? So here is the solution. So the principal amount, so you write first the given. So we have P is equal to 6,250 because the principal amount deposited is 6,250. Then our rate is 7%, or in decimal that is 0.07. Then our T is 8 because the term is 8 years. And then you use the formula in order to determine the future value. So F is equal to P times the quantity of 1 plus R raised to T. And then substitute the values. So copy F equals our P is 6,250. Then copy 1 plus our rate is 0.07. Then raised to T, which is 8. Then simplify further. Copy F is equal to 6,250. 1 plus 0.07, that will give us 1.07 raised to 8. Then copy F is equal to 6,250. 1.07 raised to 8, or you multiply 1.07 8 times. So using our scientific calculator, that will give us 1.7181861,798. So it's up to you. Pwede nyong kunin yung hanggang sa 4 na decimal places or hanggang sa 2 decimal places. It's up to you. So in my case, isinulat ko lahat yung ibinigay ng scientific calculator. And then 6,250 multiplied to this digit, that will give us 10,738.66. So the future value now is 10,738.66. So in conclusion, so the amount of money after 8 years is 10,738.66. So kumikita si Joseph ng halos times 2 ng kaniyang principal na deposit. Here are the sources of this content. So from DepEd General Mathematics Module Quarter 2 Module 1, and from this link.